8 tips for healthy eating. Base your meals on starchy carbohydrates. Starchy carbohydrates should make up just over 1/3 of the food you eat. They include potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, and cereals. Choose whole grain varieties, or eat potatoes with their skins on, when you can. They contain more fiber, and can help you feel full for a longer. Most of us should eat more starchy foods. Try to include at least one starchy food with each main meal. Some people think starchy foods are fattening, but gram for gram the carbohydrate they contain provides fewer than half the calories of fat. Keep an eye on the fats you add when you're cooking or serving these types of foods, because that's what increases the calorie content. For example, oil on chips, butter on bread, and creamy sauces on pasta. Eat lots of fruit and veg. It's recommended that we eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and veg every day. It's easier than it sounds. Why not chop a banana over your breakfast cereal, or swap your usual mid-morning snack for a piece of fresh fruit? Unsweetened 100% fruit juice, vegetable juice and smoothies can only ever count as a maximum of 1 portion of your 5 a day. For example, if you have 2 glasses of fruit juice and a smoothie in one day, that still only counts as 1 portion. Eat more fish, including a portion of oily fish. Fish is a good source of protein and contains many vitamins and minerals. Aim to eat at least 2 portions of fish a week, including at least 1 portion of oily fish. Oily fish contains omega-3 fats, which may help to prevent heart disease. If you regularly eat a lot of fish, try to choose as wide a variety as possible. You can choose from fresh, frozen and canned, but remember that canned and smoked fish can be high in salt. Cut down on saturated fat and sugar. Saturated fat in our diet. We all need some fat in our diet, but it's important to pay attention to the amount and type of fat we're eating. There are 2 main types of fat: saturated and unsaturated. Too much saturated fat can increase the amount of cholesterol in the blood, which increases your risk of developing heart disease. The average man should have no more than 30 grams saturated fat a day. The average woman should have no more than 20 grams saturated fat a day, and children should have less than adults. Try to cut down on your saturated fat intake, and choose foods that contain unsaturated fats instead, such as vegetable oils, oily fish and avocados. For a healthier choice, use just a small amount of vegetable oil or reduced fat spread instead of butter, lard or ghee. When you're having meat, choose lean cuts and cut off any visible fat. Sugar in our diet. Regularly consuming foods and drinks high in sugar increases your risk of obesity and tooth decay. Sugary foods and drinks, including alcoholic drinks, are often high in energy, measured in kilojoules or calories, and if eaten too often, can contribute to weight gain. They can also cause tooth decay, especially if eaten between meals. Many packaged foods and drinks contain surprisingly high amounts of free sugars. Free sugars are any sugars added to foods or drinks, or found naturally in honey, syrups and unsweetened fruit juices. Eat less salt, no more than 6 grams a day for adults. Eating too much salt can raise your blood pressure. People with high blood pressure are more likely to develop heart disease or have a stroke. Even if you don't add salt to your food, you may still be eating too much. About 3/4 of the salt we eat is already in the food we buy, such as breakfast cereals, soups, breads and sauces. Use food labels to help you cut down. More than 1.5 grams of salt per 100 grams means the food is high in salt. Adults and children over 11 should eat no more than 6 grams of salt, about a teaspoonful, a day. Younger children should have even less. Get active and be a healthy weight. Eating a healthy, balanced diet plays an essential role in maintaining a healthy weight, which is an important part of overall good health. Being overweight or obese can lead to health conditions such as type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, heart disease and stroke. Being underweight could also affect your health. Most adults need to lose weight, and need to eat fewer calories to do this. If you're trying to lose weight, aim to eat less and be more active. Eating a healthy, balanced diet will help. Aim to cut down on foods that are high in saturated fat and sugar, and eat plenty of fruit and vegetables. Physical activity can help you to maintain weight loss or be a healthy weight. Being active doesn't have to mean hours at the gym. You can find ways to fit more activity into your daily life. For example, try getting off the bus one stop early on the way home from work, and walking. Being physically active may help reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke and type 2 diabetes. For more ideas, see Get Active Your Way. After getting active, remember not to reward yourself with a treat that is high in energy. If you feel hungry after activity, choose foods or drinks that are lower in calories, but still filling. If you're worried about your weight, ask your GP or a dietitian for advice. Don't get thirsty. We need to drink plenty of fluids to stop us getting dehydrated. The government recommends 6 to 8 glasses every day. This is in addition to the fluid we get from the food we eat. All non-alcoholic drinks count, but water and lower-fat milk are healthier choices. Try to avoid sugary soft and fizzy drinks that are high in added sugars and calories, and are also bad for teeth. Even unsweetened fruit juice and smoothies are high in free sugar. Your combined total of drinks from fruit juice, vegetable juice and smoothies should not be more than 150 milliliters a day, which is a small glass. For example, if you have 150 milliliters of orange juice and 150 milliliters smoothie in one day, you'll have exceeded the recommendation by 150 milliliters. When the weather is warm, or when we get active, we may need more fluids. Don't skip breakfast. Some people skip breakfast because they think it will help them lose weight. In fact, research shows that people who regularly eat breakfast are less likely to be overweight. Breakfast has also been shown to have positive effects on children's mental performance and increase their concentration throughout the morning. A healthy breakfast is an important part of a balanced diet, and provides some of the vitamins and minerals we need for good health. A whole grain, lower sugar cereal with fruit sliced over the top is a tasty and nutritious breakfast.